All right, we'll go ahead and pivot back to your forecast. I think it's going to be a fairly nice week for us.
Yeah, we've got no rain in the forecast. The heat does come back by the weekend, though, right, Robert?
It does, but no matter how hot it gets here, listen to this real quick. In southern Iran today, along the Persian Gulf, an airport registered a heat index, what it feels like outside. This is across the Persian Gulf from Dubai, of 178 degrees. Okay. Yeah, 178-degree heat index. No, I can't even fathom it. It has to still be investigated and confirmed. That would tie the hottest heat index ever recorded on the planet. So there's that. It can always be worse, folks. Remember, no matter how hot it gets in Fayetteville, it can always be worse. It got to 82 in Fayetteville today, 8 degrees shy of the average, which is 90 degrees. Meanwhile, in Fort Smith today, things also were below average, thankfully, 86 degrees. Not anywhere close to that 94 where we should be, but that's going to be changing. We'll be right near those temperatures here as we go through the next 5 days, above average in northwest Arkansas starting Friday and through the weekend, and then that will most likely continue. Same thing in the River Valley, another slightly below average day tomorrow, and then we start to turn the oven back on and we head in the other direction. Now, this is just 5 days out. When we look 6 to 10 days out, yeah, a lot of red on the map. Unfortunately, the darker the shade, the higher the confidence in that specific type of temperature. This shade is above average temperature. So high confidence from the Climate Prediction Center that above average temperatures are coming in the next 6 to 10 days. And that does track with what we're seeing in some of the long-range climate models. Upper 60s and lower 70s across northwest Arkansas. Meanwhile, in the River Valley, about the same thing. A lot of upper 60s, a lot of lower 70s. Those clear skies allowing for ample radiational cooling. And you can see, look at the dry dew points all the way down basically to the Gulf Coast, which you rarely see in the month of August in this part of the country. We're used to those very tropical upper 60s, lower to mid 70s dew points. High pressure right over us is going to keep things nice and quiet tonight and through tomorrow. Now, as it slides off to the east tonight and into tomorrow, it'll shift our winds around. We'll get that return flow from that high pressure. It'll turn the winds back out of the south. That will start to warm things up. We'll be slightly warmer tomorrow than we were today. But once we get into Thursday, you can see already morning lows Thursday into the 60s instead of the 50s. Still watching a hurricane out in the eastern Pacific. This is for Nada. Slightly weaker now, Category 1 with winds of 90 miles an hour. Not expected to impact the Hawaiian Islands, thankfully. 50s and 60s tonight. Some locations may dip into the low 50s, which is why we're talking about maybe a jacket or hoodie at the bus stop. Widespread 80s tomorrow, but still not a bad day. Get out there and enjoy it. Maybe a little patchy morning fog as well tomorrow. Lots of sunshine for the foreseeable future with warming temperatures. Bring some water if you're headed to Suhr NWA to Benton County Fairgrounds this weekend. River Valley guys, same thing, upper 90s and triple digits by the time we get to next week.